Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Alright, long time no see. Back in the saddle. Might be doing more videos today, but today we're going to talk about the my top 10 games of this generation. So we're going to get right into it because I'm kind of afraid I'm going to run out of time. But I want to get started with some honorable mentions. Alright. So this is kind of in an order from honorable mentions order from like least to best kind of thing. So the first one I start off. First of all, we're watching some Far Cry gameplay, Far Cry 5, and I do this little mission, and it's pretty cool gameplay. But anyways, the first game I want to start off with is Far Cry 5 in the honorable mentions. Dude, first of all, I'm just gonna give Ubisoft props that these graphics are incredible. I show my settings later. I'm running in 1440p. I have a 144 hertz monitor, but I'm ultra everything except shadows are on high, and I get like 90, 80 FPS in that area. So Far Cry 5 has been really good, better than expected. But it's a Far Cry game, and those aren't my favorites, so it didn't break the top 10, but it is really good. And this list is going to be very unorthodox. There are games missing out that people would expect to be in the top 10 that just aren't in my top 10. And mainly because I didn't beat them, and I'll get into that more. But all right, so I'm pretty sure there's 9 honorable mentions. Number 8 is The Order 1886. I know, not a big fan, but I got this game for $6, and dude, I thought it was pretty. If I paid $60 for this game, I would have been pissed. But the game was actually really good, and I really liked it. The next honorable mention, Destiny 1. Me and my buddy put a lot of time into this game, and while it wasn't like the best game, I'm really into multiplayer grinding games. I really like Destiny 1. Alright, next on the list of honorable mentions is Assassin's Creed Origins. I can't wait for the next Assassin's Creed. I heard it might be in Greece, which I think is awesome. I haven't beat it. I haven't beat this game, and I haven't beat Far Cry either, but I haven't beat this game, and I'm going to pretty soon. But I really like, it's like a podcast game to me. I really like Assassin's Creed Origins, super good. I think I have like 30 hours in it or so. The next game is up on the list is RimWorld. This is a PC game only, I'm pretty sure. I think it's been in early access, not technically released for this gen. But RimWorld's really good. Recommend it. Alright, here's where we start getting shady. The next in the honorable mentions is Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I played this game, I bought the game, I bought a Switch, and it was really good. I really liked it. I love the no markers all over the map and all that kind of stuff. I really liked Zelda. I'm a big open world RPG guy. But it just didn't grab me like it did other people. I don't know. I feel like I basically maxed Link out way before I got to the end, which I did because I like to do side stuff first. And after I did that, I kind of felt like, alright, next one I haven't finished, and it's a shame, but Persona 5 is really good, and every time I sit down and start playing it again, I feel like another game gets on, and I try to get on the hype wave of the next game that I want to play, so I keep setting it down. I still have it, and I gotta get through it. Alright, the next 3 honorable mentions, and this is like, these are tied for second to last. Technically this would be like 12 on the list, but like 11 or 12, 13, 14, I guess, if we were doing it like top 20 or whatever, is Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, I have like over 500 hours in this game. This is on PC, and yeah, lately though, I gotta give it credit. I mean, I put so much time into it, but I just don't really like it anymore. Next up is PUBG. Again, my most played game on Steam. I think I have 547 hours in it. Me and my buddy got to top 100. He was 63 or something, and I was like 143 in North American duos first person. And we weren't playing like little bitches camping and stuff. Like we play aggressive. We're pretty good whenever we put our minds to it. And PUBG was really fun. I really like PUBG. But it just gets stale. Their developers suck ass. The design of the game mode's good, but Blue Ball's entertainment is just, they're terrible, man. They don't know what they're doing. And now that brings us to the next one, which is Fortnite, which is basically, you know, I don't like the kitty graphics and stuff of it either, but I'm good at Fortnite, and you got to get around it. I mean, the game's better than PUBG, just off of like networking. Like, I don't get shot around corners and shit, and I don't like Bloom in Fortnite and things like that. But to me, Fortnite is just hands down a better game than PUBG. And so Fortnite is on the honorable mentions. These are all honorable mentions. And then the last honorable mention, I just wanted to get these out of the way, is Nier Automata. And I'm on the C playthrough right now. And dude, I really wanted to put this in the top 10, but it made it 11. It made it to 11 because some of these games on my top 10, people are like, what the hell's left? You know, but these are just my personal opinion. I know Persona is definitely a better overall game than some of these other games, but this is like what I had most fun with. Oh, but Nier is so good, man. The music is fucking awesome. Nier is awesome. I have my buddy who played this game, and I did not think he would like this game. But shout out to Travis. I can't believe he liked this game. But he played more than me, and he played on the hardest difficulty. And Nier Automata, and I know I'm probably not pronouncing it right or whatever, but highly recommend it. That game is fucking good, dude. It's awesome. Another thing. All right, now we're getting to the top 10 current gen games this generation, in my opinion. So Nier, Persona, I mean, those were two on the honorable mentions, but a lot of these games you're going to notice are PlayStation exclusives, which I'm not a fanboy at all. I definitely game on PC more than anything, and so I'll be picking up State of Decay, the next Halo, all that shit on PC. The first console I had this generation was Xbox. I fucking bought that bitch off Craigslist for $600, an Xbox One, because Xbox 360 to me was a better console back in the day. And let me tell you, if you're not a fanboy and you have a fucking mind, PS4, it's just not even close. I don't know what the hell Microsoft's doing, but here we go. So I'm not really, I'll buy a Microsoft game, but it's just, honestly, PlayStation's making the games I want to play. So here we go. Top 10 of this generation, in my opinion. Number 10 is fucking a doozy, and some of my friends are going to be like, they're probably going to be glad it made on the list. But this one's, nobody's expecting this. Ark Survival Evolved. This game I have like 400 hours in. It always starts off fun. It is fun. We play on PvP servers. Ark is actually like awesome, dude. I really like Ark. And I had a lot of fun with it. But you get to a point, the best thing is you get to a point where you get really bored. But, I mean, I can't knock it if I get bored after 150 hours playing with my friends. Like, 150 hours on each playthrough or so. Like, bro, you can't ask for much more. Ark is number 10. Number 9, Fallout 4. Dude, I love Bethesda games. I loved Skyrim, Fallout 3. And naturally, that means I like Fallout 4. I think they definitely could have done a lot more with it. That's why it's kind of low to me on my list. But I really liked Fallout 4. I mean, I basically 100%ed it. I bought that game on Xbox One, but I now own it on PC also. But Fallout 4 is so good. It's just, that's my kind of game. That's one of my kind of games, and I know it's not everybody. Kind of disappointed with it, and I was too, but I really liked Fallout 4. Number 8 is Neo. This is a PlayStation exclusive. It's a kind of a Souls-ish game, a lot like Dark Souls. And I was really surprised last year whenever I bought this game. I played the demo, or the beta, and I was like, I was just going to try it out. So I did the same thing with Nier. And, dude, I was so surprised. I was like, I got to buy this game. This game's fucking awesome. Neo, dude, I played like 50 hours of it, and I always want to do a second playthrough, and I still want to. But I used the Kusuragama, and it was like OP with like Sloth and shit. But hey, like, that game's so good. Dude, I really hope they make another one. Neo was badass, definitely. Number 7, Horizon Zero Dawn. I got a PS4 Pro. I have a 4K TV, so whenever I saw this game, I was like, holy fuck. This is the best game I've ever looked at. I mean, yeah. And Far Cry's rivaling that, and then another game is kind of rivaling it, but Horizon Zero Dawn was so good. Once again, open world RPG. What I didn't, why it's one thing that would make it higher on the list. It's number 7, so I fucking love the game. And it, like, dude, that game is guerrilla games surprised me. But so whenever you switch weapons in the game, you have like a radial menu, like a weapon wheel. And dude, the whole time I was thinking, oh, this would be so much more seamless if it was on a keyboard like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can swap between weapons like that instead of combat slowing down. You know, like whenever you switch a weapon, the combat slows down, and you have to like, you know, use the fucking analog stick or whatever. But I was like, but still, the game's so good. I love the side quests. I love the open world. I kind of want to play the DLC. I'm still thinking about it, but yeah. Number 6. Oof. People are going to be like, how is this game above the last game or any other games? But for some reason, Final Fantasy 15 really resonated with me. Like, I just really like the game. I like the story. I like the last boss fight. I don't know if I got lucky, like, with how it went down, but dude, my last boss fight was fucking awesome. Final Fantasy 15 was a big surprise. That was my first time I've really played through a Final Fantasy game. Loved it. Dark Souls 3 is number 5. I love Dark Souls games, dude. Dark Souls is just, I love the creature design. I love castles. I love knights. I love that kind of shit. I love Dark Souls 2. That was my first Dark Souls game just a couple years ago. So Dark Souls 3, like, I know people are like Dark Souls 1's the best one or whatever, but I love Dark Souls 3. I love Dark Souls 2. I haven't played all the way through Dark Souls 1, and I know that's like a sin, but Dark Souls 3 is number 5. Number 4 came out this year. My buddy had always tried to get me on this game, and it finally came to console. What everybody's been asking for years. Everybody, dude, Monster Hunter World. Oh, I 100% this game. This game is so good. Monster Hunter World is the shit. It put Destiny 2, it's basically what Destiny 2 is like going for without the multiplayer. I mean, dude, Monster Hunter World, oh, God, I can't wait for the next one. I almost wish they would have made it a games as a service more, so it would just be updated more faster. But dude, I love Monster Hunter World. That game, oh my God, I love that game. I have like 100 hours in it. So good. Number 3, I played through it again this year for the 3rd time, beat every single boss. Number 3 is Bloodborne. Dude, this game is the best, just the best out of the Souls series, to me. And Bloodborne, I love the Victorian Gothic style kind of that it has going. I love the movement. I love the bosses. I'm playing through the old Hunters right now. Like I said, I just beat the game all the way through. I love Bloodborne. I really hope that From Software tease is the next Bloodborne. I really hope it is. Because I love sequels. I want sequels. I want bigger and better sequels. And I want a bigger and better Bloodborne. Number 2 is, to me, underrated. Dude, number 2. This is my number 2 game of this generation. That's over the span of years, obviously. I think this game's better than The Last of Us. So that means you know what it is. Uncharted 4. Right before I played this game, I played through every Uncharted. I absolutely love Uncharted 4. They got the ending down. Dude, the graphics are incredible. The acting is incredible. I love the grappling hook, dude. I love the animations for vaulting over things. I love the multiplayer. Uncharted 4 is a must-play. And I'm telling you, dude, this is a single, I love these single player games. All these games are single player on my list except for Art and Uncharted. And I guess you could count the Souls games, but I'm not counting it like that. But Uncharted 4 is amazing. Number 1 on the list. This is the game of a lifetime. This is the best game ever made, in my opinion, without a doubt. If you've been keeping up with the list and the honorable mentions, you know what number 1 is already. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is the first Witcher game I ever played. And I have no intentions, I'll be honest, no intentions of going back and playing the other ones. But The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I got the good ending on my first playthrough. And dude, that is the best game I've ever played in my life. I can't wait for Cyberpunk. The graphics are incredible. On my PC, it is incredible, man. And just everything, literally everything about that game makes it the best game I've ever played. And it is the best game to me. None of that bull. I'm 22 years old right now, so I didn't play, all the fucking. I didn't really play Ocarina of Time, which I was old enough to and all that. But The Witcher 3 is my favorite game of this generation and my favorite game of all time. And that's my list right there. I had to rush this, but yeah, everybody have a good one.
You do any tricks?